first outside hitter for...
Two different heights, two different stories, one single magic that make other players look unstoppable. Meet the two men reshaping how teams win. Simeone Giannelli, the maestro who wins tournaments with a glance, and Paolo Porro, the young architect quietly rewriting Italy's future. Act 1. The role of a modern setter. A setter is chess and jazz at once. The chess move sets the formation, the jazz timing makes it swing. They choose which hitter, when and how hard. They sell fakeouts, move blockers, create angles. The best setters don't just locate the ball, they sculpt the play. Now, watch two different answers to the same question. How do you make teams win? Act 2. Simeone Giannelli, the maestro. Imagine you're in Katowice. The whole arena thins to a single line. Giannelli's sight line. He lifts, you move, the ball arrives. Perfect. That moment, that control won him the World Championship MVP and turned Italy's offense into a machine. Giannelli's strength is tempo manipulation. Sometimes he runs a lightning-fast running back set. Then the next rally he pauses a fraction and slides a feather set to the pipe. That contrast destabilizes blockers and opens huge seams for middles and opposites. At the 2022 World Championship, he finished top among setters in positive setting actions and efficiency. And in the final, he added points himself with kills and aces, showing he's not just an architect but a weapon. At club level, he's carried troops to club world championship golds and MVP awards, the kind of wins that make teammates trust a single look from him. That's why teammates call him a leader, not because he yells, but because his decisions make everyone else better. Act 3. Paolo Porro, the rising architect. If Giannelli is a maestro with a full orchestra, Paolo Porro is a composer climbing up the ranks, writing new motifs for Italy. Born 2001, quicker feet, smaller frame, but what he lacks in height, he makes up for in timing and intelligence. He's been on the radar for Italy's staff, called into camps and senior rosters, and has been building form in Italy's SuperLega and European competition. Porro's advantage is tempo flexibility combined with aggressive serving and sprint setting. He squeezes the court with short angled sets, forcing out-of-system blocks. Where older setters might wait, Porro speeds the play, not recklessly but cleverly, turning half chances into points. In a recent SuperLega appearance, he pushed through a tie with multiple quicks that forced the opponent's middle to hedge and opened the cross court. Those micro decisions swung momentum. Porro also brings hunger. Coaches mention him in training camp call-ups as a player who forces starters to sharpen up. The classic rising player who lifts the whole group simply by being there. Act 4. Compare, then unify. Different paths, same effect. They change how opposing defenses breathe. Giannelli controls tempo like a conductor, expanding and compressing time so attackers hit against vacuum. Porro injects space and unpredictability, forcing teams to react earlier, both create chaos for the opposition, but from different angles. When your setter is that reliable, your hitters play free. That freedom is how championships are built. Giannelli is the established standard, a player who has already stamped the game with MVPs and titles. Porro is the next wave, young, fast, and forcing teams to adapt. Two setters, two answers to the same question. How do you make a team impossible to stop? The next tournament will tell us more, but for now, we've seen the law of the setter, mastery and invention beat raw power. Which style wins you over? The maestro's control or the architect's hustle?